Taoiseach, I'm sure like the rest of us you'll remember Phil Hogan, who long before he went to Europe and long before Golfgate was in charge of water services, and at the time, as well as threatening the population that he turned their water down to a trickle if they didn't pay water charges, he also did a deal with the water workers, all 3,200 of them, that they would cooperate with the establishment of Irish Water by working into a service level agreement that was legally binding until the year 2024. And now we find that that service level agreement is being hurried along and chivied along by none other than Irish Water themselves, who want to move these council workers over sooner than 2024. Now, in a recent answer to a question from Deputy Boyd Barrett behind me here, the Minister said that he's asking the WRC to facilitate negotiations in the move to Irish Water. But I think we have to be clear in this House that the workers in Irish Water who did cooperate with the establishment of Irish Water, but indeed didn't cooperate with the attempt to push meters on the population, will not be bullied or coerced into getting rid of their service level agreement. They see themselves as public sector workers with stable employment, and that is the way many of them want to remain. By 98%, the SIP2 employees have voted to go on strike if there's any attempt to get rid of their SLA before 2024. But I think the issue here for us this morning, Taoiseach, is for you to answer this. Can we have a commitment in this House that the promised referendum on the guarantee in the Constitution that water will remain in public ownership will be conducted? In 2017, the committee set up in this House to get over a row between yourselves and Fine Gael at the time, recommended that that referendum go ahead, and indeed Deputy Joan Collins put forward a bill which was signed by practically all the opposition at the time, to have that referendum, and you've sat on it, and now you're prepared to go to war with the workers in trying to push them into this utility. Now, you may be making a commitment in the programme for government that this Irish Water will remain as a public service, but we have all seen the road that single utilities go down. The same happened with Team Aer Lingus and with other utilities in this country, and the workers are not guaranteed that they will remain public sector workers in a publicly controlled utility. And I think we need to give them that guarantee, and the best way of doing it is for this government to commit to having a referendum, as was fought for by the tens of thousands of people up and down the length and the breadth of this country who resisted water charges, who dragged yourselves and Fine Gael into changing your position on water charges because you were afraid of the movement from below, and the people who stood with the workers to say we will not allow our water services be privatised. We need that referendum, and we need an answer from you and government when we can have it.